Could this be the future for the United States of America? Hell no, it's here already under President Barack Obama. Big Brother is watching you. It's watching your Facebook account. It's watching your email, your photographs, documents, anything and everything. Not just on Google or Facebook, YouTube. It's on Microsoft. Everywhere they're watching. And think about this. When President Barack Obama goes on the world stage, he is touted as the leader of the free world. What does free world mean? What is free? You know, when they talk about, and I'm talking about politicians, whether it's in Canada, United States, UK, wherever, when they talk about the evildoers, the tyrants, the dictators, they always talk about how they suppress people, you know, like Iran. People can't say what they want to say. They can't post things. Government is watching. They are watching. Well, that apparently seems to be very widespread. We are no friggin' different. No friggin' different. And if you believe that they're just, you know, they're not watching you, they're just watching to see what foreign correspondences happen, that's a load of rubbish. Besides that, do you want all your information in data banks out there so that, you know, hackers or whoever might be able to stumble across it? Things are stolen. I mean, look at how many bank records and accounts and ID theft and all these things. It's not safe. I mean, Obama just met with a Chinese premier talking about China hacking into the U.S. Everything can be hacked. So now you got the hackers hacking, watching. This is all a load of rubbish. And what's really worse is that the people aren't standing up and saying, hey, stop the friggin' madness, Obama. Stop the friggin' madness. All this stuff. I mean, think about all the abuses that have taken place. There was a time when, not long ago, even a CNN reporter was put on the no-fly list because he opposed some of the things that were going on. Cat Stevens, well, former Cat Stevens, the musician, singer, he was denied access to the United States from UK. I mean, you can go on. And think back to the 60s under FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, the Beatles, all these different things were subversive. You know, I mean, it was ridiculous. And you would think that the country would grow up and would start having brains, would start putting an end to this kind of nonsense. And it hasn't. And today, it doesn't matter if it's a Congress, Senate, it doesn't matter if it's a public out there, universities, colleges, people at work, they're just accepting it. Well, you know, we have to be watched because our security's at stake, because there's like all these terrorists out there that want to do us harm. And, you know, if we put our guard down, well, man, you never know what's going to happen. You know, I don't want to worry about terrorists. But I don't want to worry about the government also watching us, because one is no better than the other or no worse. And for that matter, if you look up on Google or anywhere about what American military people have said about Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan or whatever, it's negligent. There's hardly any around. As for stopping lone wolf attacks, well, look what happened in Boston. You can't stop everything. So when Obama goes out there and says, well, you know, if you want to stop at 100% and you have to give up this and this and this, is he guaranteeing that if he's going to be spying on all Americans that there will never, ever be any terror attacks? And as for terror attacks, I mean, grow a pair of balls. Look at how many murders take place in the United States on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly, in the big cities. How many murders have been committed by terror? In 1 year, there's way more murders committed by Americans than there have ever been by foreign terrorists on American soil. It's a frightening, scare tactic that is being used to get Americans to be subversive, to just allow the government to have more intrusion in your life, take over more things, and obviously it's working. And now they're going to go after the whistleblowers. They want to find out who's leaking this information. Because it's not, you know, the problem isn't that the government's doing all these secret things, all these backdoor, personally speaking, quite dishonest things. What the problem is that somebody leaked it. What a load of rubbish. I liked Obama. I thought he was going to be different when he ran in 2007 for the 2008 election. Man, he's not proven himself one bit to be any better. If anything, he's going down a slippery road that could lead him to be one of the worst intrusive presidents ever in the United States history.